Hey there, welcome back to the Seth Rhodes Show. I am ending my day job, driving home, just have some thoughts. And it's been kind of a low vibration day. So that leads me to a great idea for creating content, right? What do you do on a low vibration day? What do I do to move the needle forward? Because, well, we'd like to believe that there are no such thing as low vibe days, but they happen. And they happen a lot, especially when the season's changing and, I don't know, throw in variables like maybe more stress for a day or two, or maybe you're fighting stress. You know, there's lots of different kinds of stresses. One of them is you're feeling a little bit ill. Yeah, so I was fighting that yesterday. I do not feel that as strongly today. However, just looking at the housing market got me a little down. You could say, well, why would that get you down? Why'd you allow that to get you down? Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's more like, what am I going to do now? So I just decided I'd double down and create more content. I will push out something better when things get tough. Is that sustainable? I don't know. But I know that when the natural feel to pull back and rein in happens, I have a choice to make, and I choose to do the best I can. And right now that means I can create a little bit more content, push a little bit further, and I think we all prefer that to pulling back. Now, there are times to rest, just like in life there's times to grieve. You cannot do more, you have to do less. That's valid, that's real. But in times when you're just a little bit frustrated, I think it's a great time to double down and do a little bit more. Just say, I'm gonna push this a little further because I have the capacity. I'm gonna see if I can't eke out a little bit more out of this beautiful mind that God gave me, come up with new ideas. So I was trying to think about possible entrepreneurial ventures, and I thought one of the best things I could do is just have a conversation with a local network and IT guys, see if they have unmet needs. Like, you know, I have to think about how to phrase it. Basically, like, do people come to you needing something in the tech world that you don't provide? Do you wish to provide this? If not, is this a niche I can fill? You know, I'm not gonna say it quite like that. This is all practice for business, though. Learning how to approach people. You know, if I can do it, anybody can do it. So that's encouraging. You don't have to be super courageous. You just have to try and iterate and get better at it. So that was one thought. Go to them, say, hey, I build websites. This is what I'm kind of looking for. Do you have people coming to you looking for that? And you know, if they say no, no big deal. If they say yes, all of a sudden you got a conversation about fulfilling that need, and maybe there's some kind of win-win there, because you know they help clients, and they'd be like, hey, I like, you know, they might even want to test me out, see if they want to refer me, or since they know me from way back when, they might just be happy to refer me. So that's one kind of promising direction I could take. Other things I could do, you know, with my landscape background, I could clean gutters here for a little bit. It's October in Eastern Oregon. We'll have some crazy weather coming in. Lots of wind, a little bit of rain, and a little bit of snow. Lots and lots of cold days, lots and lots of wind. And while the wind can bring some warm weather, it also brings a lot of cold weather. So we have a lot of winterizing to do, and leaves to be moved. Handyman work, always. You know, I don't know how much I want to do that, but it's always a thing. What are some other things I can offer? Basically all kinds of stuff on Upwork, entry level anything. So that's a good thought. Other things I can do. I'd like to do something that involves internet sales and such, and just anything that would teach me rapidly how to present and sell things online, stuff that I believe in, of course. That's always the hardest thing for me is, well, I won't even say it's not just that I can't find stuff that I don't believe in, it's that I don't even start. I don't start. I tend to not position myself as aggressively as I should. So I need to be looking for work, because I know looking for work leads to maybe not the first idea you have, but it leads to more work. So if I ready myself spiritually, emotionally, physically, there's work. There's always work. There's work for willing people, and if you free up time in your schedule to work, you advertise that you're looking for work. Once again, it might not be the first thing you advertise for that you end up doing, but if it gets you in the mode, and I know it comes to you, you just have to like embrace the uncertainty. And that's probably, you know, along with the judgment of other people, but mostly the judgment of myself and other people react a certain way to by perceived failure. Those are the sort of things that keep beginning entrepreneurs from launching or growing. So I identify those and I fight those and look for opportunities to grow, invest in myself through trial and error, mostly trial, experiment, go forward, and you always get better. That's what I say. As long as you're humble enough to learn from your mistakes, you always get better.